Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are previewing the Serie match of the week. It is the Milan derby between Inter Milan and AC Milan. This will of course be played at the Giuseppe Meazza, better known as the San Siro. That is the home stadium for both these clubs, of course. And it features on the PES game itself as well as the virtual red patch that I use, so it's in really extraordinary detail for you here on the preview. Here's a look at the Giuseppe Meazza, San Siro. I tend to call it Giuseppe Meazza for Inter and AC for San Siro for Milan. PES follows that. I don't know if that's the custom in Italia or if everyone calls it San Siro. Both sides. Neither here nor there. Entrance choreo. Tifo's out. The San Siro is packed. Looks gorgeous. Serie entrances go down the line of players. So take a look at all our contestants here. Simone Claire, hero of the summer. Ryan Kessier. He'll likely be missing due to AFCON duties. Handanovic. Barella, Christian Eriksen. Not playing either. And Calhanoglu, Perisic, Lautaro Martinez, and Dzeko. Newest addition to Inter Milan. As the sides prepare for kickoff, let's take a look at our starting lineups. Just saw the faces. Let's see where they're going to play. Inter Milan, a 3-5-2, and Dzeko and Lautaro Martinez, a straight pair. Brozovic and Eriksen, Perisic, Calhanoglu, and Barella, strong back three with Handanovic and net. For AC Milan, 4-3-3, Serbian Ante Rebic, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Samu Castillejo up front, Brahim Diaz in behind, Ryan Kessier, anchors at midfield, Simone Claire the back four, and Mike Milan do keeper. Rossinieri with our Serie ball. We are underway. The Nerazzurri v. Rossinieri. Milan v. Milan. One of my favorite derbies. I generally go the way of Inter when it comes to this. If I was going to select the side of Serie to say that I support, I would say Roma. I had a next door neighbor in college who was from Rome, and I used to watch. He was a Roma fan, of course, so I just kind of adopted him as my Serie A side. But I had a high school friend who's a AC Milan supporter, and when I lived in Indianapolis, there was a International Champions Cup match between Chelsea and Inter Milan in Indianapolis. And because I'm a Manchester United fan, I wasn't going to support Chelsea, so I bought an Inter Milan t-shirt that I still have and I still wear sometimes. So, for all those nebulous reasons, I go Inter the way it is. But Inter, at the time of recording, top of the table. We got a few matches to play in between then and now, but wow, Lautaro in behind. What a save from Maignan. Christian Eriksen going to be back on the move in England. There it is. He's planning to compete in the 2022 World Cup. I can't wait to see him there. Brahim Diaz, shots off target. Handanovic, highly skilled Slovenian keeper. embarrassment of riches Slovenia have at keeper with Jan Oblak and Pandanovic. My goodness, two of the best on earth. All in for Ed and Dzeko. Doesn't get there. Çalhanoğlu recently made the move across, although it's not technically across town because they play in the same stadium, moving from AC Milan to Inter Milan this summer. Turkish winger, very skilled player. I think the complaint on him sometimes is consistency. Still 0-0 in the 40th minute. The Milan derby's been everything we expect it to be. It's been hotly contested. So as I understand, the origin of Inter Milan and the name is that Internazionale in Italian, which I think just means international. But way back when Milan was the only team around, there was a fissure in upper management. At that time, they only had Italian players in the squad, and there was, I don't think the player or the nationality of the player, shot there, was divulged in the history that I read, but there was a fissure in management. There was a faction that wanted to stick with just Italian players and a faction that wanted to sign skilled players from other countries. And that fissure resulted in a separation, the creation of Inter Milan, and hence the name Internazionale, because they were the side that, from Milan, that would bring in players from other countries, and Milan at the time, sometime after, would only pick up Italian players. Anyway, got that in just before the half. It's still 0-0. I like the origin stories. I've given you the origin on past videos of Roma. That's an interesting story too. Anyway, let's take a look at our halftime stats. Pretty even for both sides. Stalemate still at the half. We'll see if it remains that way in the second half. Big Z kicks things off. Interesting that despite having probably the oldest average age for strikers with Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Olivier Giroud, Milan, one of the youngest clubs in Serie A, and also one of the best ones, which tells you, if they can keep this together, look out. Obviously, they need to pick up a striker but in the near future, but bunch of young talent. Rossinieri look like they're ready to get back to where they were in the late 90s and early 2000s as one of those Galactico world powers in world football. Ed and Dzeko in behind, and there it is, the breakthrough. It's Inter Milan, the 55th minute. Bosnia and Herzegovina's Ed and Dzeko. Inter Milan by way of Roma and Manchester City, Ed and Dzeko. Beats Magnan, you see the frustration, his reaction. Simone Player, the Danish defender, hero of the summer, gets beat by Ed and Dzeko. It is 1-0. Nerazzurri. See how the Rossinieri respond. Their first knockdown in this heavyweight matchup. Oh, good idea, poor execution. Lautaro wins it back. Again, looking for Dzeko. What a save by Meazza. neck and neck at the half. Second half, it's been all Inter. AC Milan will need to figure out how to deal with this. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, the Turkish midfielder, sends it in. Milan are on the move. Brahim Diaz. Castillejo. Bakayoko. Barella looking for Lautaro Martinez. He's behind. Bad news here. Oh, one touch too many for the Argentine striker. Maignan picks it up. Well played by Mike Maignan. 78 minutes, still 1-0 to Inter. Nothing between these sides in the first half, but the second half has been all Inter. Serie leaders are the Scudetto holders. Time of recording at least. Pirelli's gone from the shirt. Snakes and stripes. It's a new look Inter. Good job of piecing this back together despite their financial constraints. I certainly did not think Inter would be anywhere near the top of the table at any point. Barella! Maignan beats him to it, and Inter just coming. All Inter in the second half. Win it back. Barella. Take one on his own. Time now. It's getting dire for AC Milan as they need an equalizer, but they're having trouble even holding on to possession, let alone getting forward and creating a chance here in the second half. So we'll see how Maignan plays this out of the back. The substitutions for Milan. This will be their last time down. That should do it. Inter Milan take the Milan derby 1-0. Disappointment in the faces of the players for AC Milan. Joy for Inter. You hear the hymn from the crowd. Let's take a look at our highlights from this Milan derby. Lautaro Martinez kicked things off. Hakan Çalhanoğlu. The first shot here, not terribly convincing off the mark. 18th minute, Lautaro Martinez. More convincing here. Saved by Maignan. Diaz loses his balance. Goes to shoot, sends it off the mark. Into the first half. Zlatan Ibrahimovic gets in on the action. Nice turn from him. Great save by Handanovic. These two have squared off a time or two, haven't they? See the expression from Handanovic. 51st minute. Lautaro Martinez gets things going in the second half. And this is where things really turn. Back and forth in the first half. The second half was all Inter. 55th minute, Brozovic to Dzeko. He gets a tough battle, but he gets just beyond Simone Claire. Bangs it into the side net, 1-0 Inter Milan. Look at that ball. Battle between Dzeko and Claire. What a goal. 63rd minute. Lautaro Martinez wins the ball. The attack from third. Gets it to Dzeko. Shot from distance. Stopped by Maignan. Stoppage time. One more attempt for Barella. Shot from distance is off the mark, and that's it for this one. If you enjoy the video, please give it a like. If there's a fixture you'd like to see me play, you can leave it in the comments. If you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe to my channel for more. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.